Peace, guys and goddesses. Ariam Monet here, the sensual intuitive, back with another intuitive message. Let me just get everything on track, y'all, and we will go from there. 1 second. Okay, I'm just checking to see if y'all can hear me. Okay, all right, we're good to go. So, here we go. Um, so I'm here with you guys tonight because over the past several days, I have had the dealt with a tremendous amount of frustration in my spirit, tightness in my stomach, tightness in my chest, and just feeling the best way I can describe it is like generally fucking disgusted. And I have some things going on in my personal life, and I'm like, okay, well maybe it's that. But my level of frustration, the level of irritation, and this resentment, and bits and pieces of like rage and anger that I feel building inside of me, I'm like, this is not a regular life cycle feeling. This is feels like centuries old anger, you know. And I just kept feeling this really deep desire to um talk to somebody. And if you know me on a personal level, you know that I do vent and I speak with and I grow with and I take criticism from and offer wisdom to my friends, my loved ones and those that I'm close with, but that's not something I just typically seek and crave. And I've been craving that connection and craving that desire to just vent, almost like emotionally dumping and just get it off my chest, just release it, like to put my head under the water in the bathtub. And I just started to realize with these like personal inclinations and personal feelings that this is not just about what's going on in my personal life, but it's very much a collective energy of just being fucking disgusted. Like disgusted with the way that people are moving in this world, disgusted with how we treat each other, disgusted with family and generational patterns that are toxic and damaging and harmful. And I'm hearing murderous, like, because it's killing our spirit from the inside out, even when it's not killing our bodies. Like, there's this, and I'm seeing almost like a film, like on top of a drink or on top of a dish that you make. Maybe after it's getting cold and you get like that layer of grease on top of, a pot of meat or something. It's just there's this, and I'm hearing the word blanket. There's this thick blanket of fucking bullshit that everybody is fucking sick of. Like everybody's sick of it. It's like, bro, like we sick and tired of being sick and tired. We are sick and tired of being sick and tired. And um I was like pulling cards just to get some clarity on the energy for tonight. And the very first card that came out is pay attention. And I'll read it for you. For you hold on just a second, let me get a little bit of light. It says, pay attention. You're being asked to pay close attention to the signs that you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. And with that card coming out first as the energy of like tonight's reading, it's just really confirming the feeling that I've had within me to just overwhelming, just an unsettled feeling in my gut, like butterflies And it's just confirming to trust that, like, pay attention. And I'm hearing not to move out of fear, but to absolutely pay attention and trust. And that combination is really, really vital, because paying attention but not following it with trust, um, not following it with trust is, I'm hearing almost like a moot point, counterproductive. Like, why would you listen to the instruction but not do it? Why would you, go ask for advice and then not take the advice the person is giving you? So when it comes to your spiritual guidance, even though it might feel involuntary, these inclinations that you're getting, and these downloads that you're getting, and these understandings of synchronicities, and these patterns, and these people saying stuff, and all of a sudden you can hear, um, people are talking, and all of a sudden you hear their intentions versus their words. All of a sudden, people's actions are highlighted and they're going in slow motion, like a football reel, and you understand what their intentions were from the beginning, even though they have been in this pattern, they've been in this cycle. But all of a sudden, you understand. It's like when you see those things and you're starting to recognize those things, Spirit is just saying, like, be obedient to that, and don't ignore it. Thank you. Like, be obedient to that and don't ignore it. Like, um, listen, listen. And then the next card that came out, and this is just going off of the point I was already making, it says protect. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others what you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. Yeah, I'm hearing you're being gifted ancestral knowledge. There's some very, very heavy energy here with the idea of reparations when it comes to people in this country, particularly in indigenous people, particularly black indigenous people. Like, um, there's some heavy energy with reparations. There's some heavy energies, because I'm hearing now that you know better, you can do better. Um, and another thing that I'm hearing from Spirit right now, this is interesting. Another thing that I'm hearing from Spirit right now is the recompense, the revenge, and the reparations that people have been waiting for so long. I'm almost hearing is going to be executed through the rage of the people that are alive right now. And when I say executed through the rage of the people that are alive right now, I'm not talking about moving from an enraged place, and you automatically think of like combativeness, you automatically think of war and bloodshed. And anytime there's a shift in reality, that always comes with it. But the repar when I say the reparations, revenge, um, restitution, um, of the people that have been done wrong in this country and across the world, is going to come from those that are presently alive and enraged. What I'm saying is, we have now reached a level of rage to where change is inevitable, because we can, like, no longer sit on it. Thank you, Spirit, for those words, because you just solidify what this message is about and what I've been feeling in my gut. We have reached a point of rage in this reality, in this society around the world, in which change is now inevitable and will be executed through those that are alive today. And of course, those that are alive beyond us, and of course, with the help of the ancestors behind us and before us. But right now, it is a time to be a fucking alive, because shit is changing, and it's gonna change more. And of course, it gets uglier before it gets better. But I'm also hearing the spirit say it gets ugly as it gets better. So this rage that you are feeling, if you connect and you relate to this message, this rage that you are feeling is not only justified but necessary. And I'm hearing Spirit say will be used for a good cause. Will be used for a good cause. Absolutely. It's going to be used to make the shifts that are necessary. The number 6 significant here. The number 6 is significant in this message. It is representative of justice and equality. Um, yeah, this is so interesting. This is interesting. This is really interesting, y'all. Because as I'm doing this reading for you all, I'm getting clarity on the rage I've been feeling for myself. The next card that came out when I was getting requesting energies for this message from Spirit, it says it's time. You're being asked to move forward towards the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it out into the world. You're ready. I just heard the part of the Kurt Franklin says, it says, of the Kurt from I just heard the part of the Kurt Franklin gospel song that says, "Do you want a revolution? Yeah, yeah. Do you want a revolution? Yeah, yeah." This is the part. We are in the part. In the 60s and 70s, they would say the revolution will not be televised. We're in the part where the revolution is being televised, y'all. We're in the part where the revolution is being televised. You say, and I heard the song, like knowing I was gonna do this message this evening. I kept hearing the lyrics to the song by Kelly Price. It's Gonna Rain, where she says, "Something in my soul ain't right. I can't sleep at night." And that song has been on my energy for like probably the past couple of months, and it's really coming through in tonight's message because this is a collective this is a collective energy. I just want some specific person to know, or persons to know, that you're feeling very by yourself with this rage inside of you, but you are not alone. And if you lock in with your spiritual guidance, it will give you it. I'm hearing them. There's some energies that definitely want to be acknowledged, like letting you know you have a spirit team. It's not just one entity. But your spiritual guidance team is going to let you know how to execute your rage so that it not does not become detrimental to you and you make self-deprecating decisions and self-destructive decisions. But yes, your rage is going to be used in this season to make the changes that need to be made to move us forward as people. The worth card is coming out. It says you're being asked to honor your worth. It can be so easy to feel like um, we aren't good enough or worthy of happiness. This simply isn't the case. However, you are worthy and you have inherent value. It's time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. And with that card coming out, I'm gonna tell you exactly what that means. That card is solidifying that everything inside of you that you feel so overwhelmingly passionate about, that you want to fight for, is absolutely worth it, because that's a part of your goal and your mission and what you were created for, or what you chose to come into this room for. Like, the reason you feel so passionate and so frustrated right now is because it's time for you to, as the card says, it's time for you to bring that dream to a reality. And it's burning inside of you, like it's burning inside of you like a, a contained wildfire that wants to get out. Like, that's why you are literally enraged. I hear Spirit say you're enraged because you're inflamed. Oh my God. And that's also doubling down for people that deal with inflammation. You're inflamed because you're enraged. You have to release, you have to get out what your purpose is. You got to say what you got to say. You don't have to do more than just think it. You're going to have to be it. You have to create it. You have to embody it. You have to be it. You have to breathe it. That is the only way that I'm seeing like steam coming out of someone's pores. That is the only way that you're going to be able to, I hear, fucking breathe. You gotta let that shit out. You cannot let that shit eat you from the inside out. You cannot let that shit burn you from the inside out. It's absolutely it's absolutely positively gonna kill you before you kill it, because it is an undying energy. What you're meant to do is an undying energy. It is incomparable. It is unfathomable. It is uncompromising. It will not die. You will die of the mind, body, spirit, and soul before it dies, because it is a ever living force, and I hear evergreen force inside of you. So you're gonna have to execute it in order to live. It is that crucial and that serious. Part of this message is leading towards purpose as well. On top of us being in a season where we are the rectifiers of wrongdoings, it's also about purpose. And your purpose is connected to this overall goal, this collective goal, this collective energy, this collective work that we have to do. And racial divide is going to start to get slimmer and slimmer, even after all these years of it being intentionally pumped into our veins. This divide is about to get a lot slimmer because we simply need each other. It's about to get a lot slimmer. And me being a self-proclaimed Black Panther by genetics, by mentality, by spirit, you know what I'm saying, and by trade, for me to say that, please understand that it's true and it's coming directly from the spirit realm. Because I don't promote division, but I damn sure promote and stand for self-protection, pro-blackness, unapologetically. So I'm telling you right now, the walls that were built to divide us, that are called a race, are about to get knocked the fuck over and redefined. I hear that as well. Knocked the fuck over and redefined. Yep. Let's see what else is coming out. This is interesting. I didn't even plan on using cards for this reading, but they want to be used, obviously. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. All right, give me 1 second, and then we're gonna see what else is coming out, because this is an interesting read, and I'm so grateful to Spirit for revealing to me like what I was experiencing in my own spirit, because I'm like, okay, what is going on inside of me? Why do I feel like I want to yell from the mountaintops? And as I'm sharing this message with y'all, it's letting me know exactly what my own feeling, giving me clarity on my own feelings and experience. This card says, have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet, still, you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined possible. Okay, let me explain something to you. With this card is very significant and very important, because you're experiencing feeling behind, like a lot of people do, like a lot of us do, like, and this is going to be the part of life where you're literally going to have to change your mindset to understanding fully that you are not behind. Like, you're going to have to put it so clearly in your mind, and find a mantra, find a chant, find an affirmation where you truly believe that you are exactly where you're supposed to be, that you are truly in purposeful alignment. Because the more that you believe it, and the more that you create that reality, I'm hearing timeline, the more you will be in flow. Like, the more you will be experiencing, as this card says, um because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined possible. As the spirit is saying, yeah, you did imagine it to be possible. Yeah, you did imagine it to be possible, but because you lost faith over time, you thought that the dream was gone. You thought that the dream was dead. And spirit is letting you know, absolutely not. This is going again back to your purpose, back to those visions that you had as a child. Of, I'm hearing, being a warrior. I hear Xena the warrior princess as well. Like, you envisioned yourself having superpowers, and you let that go because you lost faith. And spirit was like, yeah, it's time for you to pick up that imagination again, because it wasn't imagination, it was vision of purpose. And it's time for you to believe it again. It's time for you to believe it again. Choice is coming out. Because it's literally your choice. Faith is a choice. Faith is your choice. And it's time. It's time to embody that. It's time to exist as that. It's time to know that you know. It's time to know that you know. If there is anything, Central Community, if there is anything that you take from this message, please take this. That we are in a season, time, reality, dimension. That it is time for you to know what you know. That it is time for you to know what you know and to stand on that shit so motherfucking hard that you could not be moved if a tsunami came through, baby. You gotta trust what you know. You gotta trust what you know. You gotta trust what you know. 100%. You got to. It's absolutely necessary. It's absolutely necessary. I'm here to live and to survive. It's necessary to live and to survive. Literally. Through the times that we live in, faith is everything. Faith is all the things. There's no gap between faith and manifestation in the times that we live in. That all these things that we have heard growing up, if you believe it, you can achieve it, and all that kind of stuff. This is the time. We living in that time. We have lived to see that time. And it is scary, but it is also beautiful. And don't you want to live to tell the story of triumph for yourself? We're living in, let me tell you something that's beautiful, y'all. We're living in a time where we get to write our own stories in real time. Jesus. Allah, Buddha, and Muhammad. Oh my gosh. Spirit. We're living in a time where we get to write our history in real time. We're living in a time where we get to write our history in real time. We're not trying to change history. We're not trying to 22 significant, move history forward. We are literally making it happen right now. Oh my God. That is amazing. Let's see what else is coming out. Jeez, expansion coming out. There we go. Speaking of writing history in real time. Yes. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. That's such a blessing. That's such a blessing. So you are not alone. You are not alone. If your gut been telling you fuck the bullshit, then it's fuck the bullshit. Miracles coming out. Yeah, because I'm hearing you're not accepting anything but miracles. You're not accepting anything but miracles. I just heard, why would I? That's all you accepting, babe. That's all you accepting. That's why everything that's with us dealing with this inflammation in the gut, when us dealing with these butterflies in the stomach, in the abdomen, in the area of the local chakras, what's happening is the lower chakras, excuse me, what's happening is we are so frustrated by shit that we have risen above that it's just causing physical discomfort. And with this miracle card coming out, this miracles card coming out, it's like I just said, I'm not accepting anything but miracles. So all of that bullshit that's getting in my motherfucking way, it's getting on my motherfucking nerves. It's getting in my motherfucking way and it's getting on my motherfucking nerves. It's getting in my motherfucking way and it's getting on my motherfucking nerves. Okay? That's what 2026 is giving. Okay? It's giving. Back the fuck up off me with that bullshit. I'm not here for none of it. That is the collective energy. I'm telling you. The open up card is coming out. And before that, the miracles card is coming out. Let's just solidify it. Before that, an expand card. So it can expand, miracles, and open up. Because you need more space for this shit. That's another reason why you feeling enraged. That's another reason why you feeling tight in your stomach. Because it's like when you overeat and then you don't have any more space. And then specifically for an example, for the say the dessert that you want. In this case, a lot of the shit that we're dealing with in the world right now, we have over consumed. Um, a lot of the shit we're dealing with in the world right now, we have over consumed massive amounts of bullshit. I hear poison when it comes to like this food, this water, um, lead, aluminum, all that kind of stuff. We have overconsumed so much bullshit that we are a fool, and we're dealing with the physical discomfort of that shit, like mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Like we tired, we sick and tired of being sick and motherfucking tired, and that's that. And that's that. You pissed because you tired. Break free is coming out. Oh my god, yeah. Spirit, I appreciate your confirmation with these messages because, you know, I just appreciate it. I know that my intuition is spot on, but at the same time, spirit confirming it feels beautiful to me. And even just being able to say that freely without feeling shame, like, oh, I'm an intuitive. I'm supposed to just always feel like so confident. I don't always feel so confident. I always feel chosen. I always feel in purpose. In purpose, I always know that what I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing. I always know that I'm quote unquote right when I'm coming from the point of sharing with pure intention. But I am in a human experience. I don't always just fully trust my knowing. I'm still learning that every single day as far as I have gotten. The surrender card is coming out. I don't always surrender. That's another reason why you're dealing with internal rage, internal flame, and feeling like your stomach is tight and your chest is tight and your back, particularly your spine, is tense and tight because you're not surrendering. You holding on to the stuff I was just talking about. Just talking about the bullshit that we're consuming, mind, body, soul, and spirit, and we're so full of it now. We want to purge it. Where it's causing anger. It's causing upset stomach. It's like we want to purge it. Um, that's another reason you holding on to a certain set path that's really not for you. With the step back card coming out as well, right behind the surrender. Yeah, you holding on to a certain set path, and you really need to pause and regroup and find out and have a real conversation with yourself. With the speak up card coming out, and be present in this part of your healing journey. Yeah, because this is the ascension. And it's like I'm hearing spirit say you need to believe it. You need to believe that this roller coaster is going up. You're so used to it going down. You know what I'm saying? And feeling that bottom of your stomach drop out, that now that it's going up, you're not quite adjusting to what ascension feels like. It's really uncomfortable for you. And I say you, I mean us. You know what I'm saying? And it's like spirit is like, I need you to surrender to this part of the journey. Cause you, I'm hearing because you can't do shit about it no way. I'm taking you is what I hear. The jump in card is coming out. Jump in says you're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align just in the right way. Sometimes you have to take a leap anyway. It's that time. Going back to when the It's Time card came out. Yeah, it's time. The time is now. The time is now. Yeah, the time is now. Absolutely. Spirit, what else would you like to share with my release on the bottom of the deck? Of course, that is a big, big, huge. I'm hearing tip of the day, or you know what I'm saying. That's a huge part of today's message, an incredibly large part, the part, if I must say so myself. I'm hearing spirit come through with a message right now. Hold on one second. It's saying I'm hearing something in your soul ain't right because. Mm, Something in your soul ain't right because what, spirit? What are you trying to say to me? Give me a clear message that you want me to deliver to the central community. Something in your soul ain't right because I'm hearing something in your soul ain't right because something in your blank isn't right, but I don't have a word for it yet. What is that? What is that, spirit? I just heard. Come on. This is a bar. Let me tell you what I just heard Spirit say. I'm about to put the camera on to tell y'all this. Spirit said, Spirit said, something in your soul ain't right because something in your step ain't right. Baby, you're not stepping in faith. And because you putting that pinky toe out in fear, that's exactly the direction that you're going. And that's why you don't feel well. My God. I had to put the camera on to say that part. That was wild work right there. Spirit says something in your Spirit says something in your soul ain't right because something in your step ain't right. Thank you for the support, love. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Wow. Spirit, what other messages you have for my sensual community? The receive card is coming out. You're being asked to being open to receiving universal gifts. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you are worthy of these gifts and open to them. Yeah. I just got through saying that. You're stepping in fear. You're not stepping fully into being present. You're not stepping fully into having honest conversations with yourself. You're not stepping fully into surrender because you don't actually feel like you deserve what it is that you've been asking for, and your higher and lower self, your physical body and your spirit are literally fighting right now. Like, that's why you feel like beating somebody else's ass, because you're having such an internal battle. Like, I want to do this for myself, but I'm afraid, and so I'm stuck here, and I'm uncomfortable, and I'm pissed, and I feel bitterness. Hold on, y'all. Let me check on my baby. Okay, yeah. Good Lord. Spirit, do you have to come for us like this tonight? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting painful too, y'all. It's not just y'all. Trust me and believe me. Trust me and believe me. I'm getting clear clarities. So, yeah. You got to get to walking and talking like you believe that you deserve to receive. You got to get to walking and talking. You got to get to walking and talking like you believe that what you've asked to receive, what you prayed for. Like you believe it's possible, you believe you deserve it. It's time. It's time. Spirit, what else would you like me to share with my sensual community? Bravery coming out. Yeah, we just got to talking about that. It says you're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and bravery to make the decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. I don't know what else I need to say. That's the message. That's the message. You want your spirits to get this feeling right, you got to step out on faith. Right now, today. Right now, today. You want your spirits to get the feeling right, to feel lighter, to feel free, to feel like it is soaring, abundant. You got to get to stepping in faith and not out of fear. And that's that. 3333, very significant. Please look up that number, 3333. Spirit, what is your party message for my sensual community? Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna pull from my love deck. There's a love message here coming in from Spirit, so I wanna thank you guys for being here with me this evening. Thank you for allowing me to work through my own spiritual downloads and figure out what it was the Spirit was trying to communicate through me to you all. Thank you for your patience. Give me 1 second. Thank you for your patience and that with me. Okay. All right. The spiritual realm has a message of love to share in addition to this enlightenment on what these feelings are that we have been feeling collectively and individually. Okay, it's 3 cards that are going to come out. 1, two. Oh my God, y'all. It literally, the first two cards literally say, um, express your love and leave behind your fears. And the last card says true love. So I'm gonna read specifically leave behind your fears. It says they are stopping this relationship from blossoming. And relationship is your relationship with your divine path. Wow. And the first card that came out was express your love. It's important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. And then leave behind your fears, and then true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. True and lasting love is here for you. Yeah, this is about your. I'm seeing somebody dance. This is about your dance with your divine path. And right now y'all stepping on each other's feet. Y'all stepping on each other's feet, but there's this beautiful flow that I see in front of me. This just this waltz across the floor that is seamless and effortless and beautiful and flowing and in tandem. And that's where you are. I'm hearing as soon as you step in faith and stop stepping out of fear. And I'm also hearing and seeing out of bounds, out of alignment. Like when you step out of fear, you're also getting out of your protection, out of your safety, out of your alignment. So I need you to be brave enough to step in faith. Okay? Spirit, is there any last message that you'd like me to share with the collective as we part? I am Monet here, the Essential Intuitive. I affirm that this message lands with who it should, exactly how it should, exactly when it should. I have a special right now that I will talk to you about in just a minute. Let me get this last energy, this spirit. Maybe this card about flew across the way. Let's see what it says. It says check in. When you think about whatever it is that you're pondering, take a moment, check in with how you feel about it. Do you feel lighter or heavier, excited or filled with dread? Pay attention to your inner guidance. It's always so helpful. The very first card that came out for this reading was pay attention. And we just talked about being lighter by waltzing and being in flow and being in tandem with your divine pattern. Yeah. It's time to check in with your inner knowing, babes. It's time to check in with your inner knowing. I love that sword on the bottom of the deck. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time. Once again, it's time is coming up for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly higher, dear one. I love this for us. Oh, seriously, your stomach won't stop hurting when you do what you know you're supposed to do. I just heard that. Like talking to a child in the simplest terms. Not degrading, not demeaning, but just straight to the point. Okay, and that's what I have for y'all. That is what I have for y'all. Okay. Through Monday the 26th, I have a $10 10-minute 3-card pool, so you can click the link to tap into that. Thank you for being here with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my own healing journey and my own spiritual revelations as I shared this message with you guys. And got some clarity for myself too. So I love you all. I affirm that every step forward is in faith, and you are stepping out and away from living in, breathing in, being in, moving in fear. Ashe.